Welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to show you how to string a racket, just the basics, with the two-piece stringing technique. So this with the two-piece string technique you're gonna have 4 knots, and I only will show you the basics in this video. So clamp the racket in exactly in the middle. Make sure it's finger tight. So now the racket has no way to go anywhere. So the next thing you want to have the exact amount of string. So for this technique you will string first all the mains and then all the crosses. So you only need to have you have 2 pieces of string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 2 times to reach the tension and cut. So the next thing, when your this racket has 6 grommet holes, then you start at the bottom. When it has 8 grommet holes, you start at the top. So pull the string through grommets just a little bit, then go to the other end. String do also a little bit. So make sure those are equally, and then you just pull them both at the same time. Then you clamp those. First clamp is right here. Then you clamp the end with a starting clamp. If you don't have one, I really do recommend to buy a starting clamp. So the next thing, you want to set your drop weight or electrical string machine on the right tension, and I have the right amount. And then pull tension on the first string. If you don't know how to use a drop weight, please check my other videos on my YouTube channel, and then I will explain it. And if you don't understand something, the chance that I have it explained on my YouTube channel is really big. So do again, string, next string, Now you go over to this string. This isn't tensioned, those two are. So just leave the starting clamp and pull tension. So this is the thing you haven't tension. Tension it. Always make sure your clamp is close to the frame as possible. Now release the starting clamp, and what you want to do is you want to spread the tension equally, so you do 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 2, so you will spread the tension equally. And that's just, you repeat that the whole time for the whole racket. Make sure that you're on the last knot string, so the last mains. You increase the tension because you always will lose tension on the knot. So I increase it with like half, with a little bit more tension. So now you do the last mains. Make sure you skip the holes that are not meant for the mains. So those are most of the time pointed in the wrong direction, or those are indicated with a little dot. Go to the biggest grommet where 2 strings can go through, and that's the closest to you. So this one you can really easy go through. So for example, this one, like right here, isn't possible to get easy through. This one is easy to get through. So you want always for the mains, the grommet that's the closest to the mains. So that's right, this one. Now you will get starting clamp or something else again to pull a little bit right here, so that you don't lose tension on this little string right there. So now you're gonna do the knot. The knot is called the Wilson Prona. So you go over under the main string, and you have a little loop, then you go through the loop, and now you go you have again a loop, and you go always from the inside to the outside. So you go through the loop from the inside to the outside, and now you can pull on this, maybe you can pull on this, but you want to pull on this one. Now there will be one knot, so you pull on it. Again, with the starting clamp, it's very easy. You pull it towards you, up, from you, up, towards you. And now you get the other end, you pull it, and again, you pull towards you, up, from you, up, towards you. Now you can, now you need to pull and then release clamp, so this string won't lose that much tension. So you pull first, as you can maybe here. Now it sounds like this, and then we release the clamp and we pull on it. It sounds like this. It's very tight, so we didn't lose much on this knot because we increased the tension. And if you don't understand the knot, please again go to my YouTube channel and search to some videos, and you will see a video with how to do a Wills Prona or other knots. And when you are there, you can at the same time subscribe. That will really help me, and it will really help me grow my channel, and so I can make more videos. So we're gonna do the same. Go to the biggest grommet where 2 strings can go through. It's closest to you. Pull a little bit. As you can see, this, maybe, I don't know exactly if you can see it, this is not very tight, and there will lose tension. And stringing turns all about not losing tension and be as accurate as possible. So again, you go over the main, under the main, you have a little loop, you go through the loop. Now you have another loop, and you go from the inside to the outside. So from the inside to the outside, and you will pull on this string. So this towards you, up, from you, up, towards you. Pull the other end of the string and pull towards you, up, from you, up, towards you. And then hold tension, and at the same time release the clamp. So now we minimize our tension loss, and at the end you want to cut the string like just like this, so like a half a centimeter, a little bit less. Like that. Push it down, and second this, and then you push it down. So now we have string all the mains, and now we go further on the crosses. We're gonna do the crosses, so you're gonna count. It's always handy to know the string pattern. So now you're gonna do 1 for each tensioner, and another 1 for at the end. Because when you have a little bit too less string, there will be a chance of not that you have to start over. So when you only have this string left, you always can use a starting clamp as an extender. That's why there are 4 holes in here. I will make a video about that on my YouTube channel on how to do that, how to use it. So that's the reason why there are 4 little holes in the starting clamp. So things you probably know: when you start over, you need to end under, and with 2-piece stringing, I changed always like tension. So always make sure you have exactly enough string to reach tensioner, and place a starting clamp. When you don't have a starting clamp, I would recommend it. When you don't have a starting clamp, you can just make a knot right here, and then do it like then you need to pull at once 2 strings. But what we can do now is you can now pull first 2 strings, and then at the end you can pull it once more the other string with a little bit more tension, like a knot. So we grab the end. First I want to show you what happens when you don't wave correctly. So when you start over and you end over, so you made somewhere a mistake, and how you can spot those, because it's very important you know how to spot those little mistakes. So now there's almost no room, so just gonna push, and with the hand it was never gonna be. Okay, so here's over, so I need to start here over, so that I go under. And what I'm gonna do now is I go twice over, so that they're gonna end wrong. And this is how you can spot those. So push through. So when you have tightened those, it starts over and ends over. And when you tighten those, it's very easy to push them towards each other. So when you see like, whoa, they are really close to each other, you probably made a mistake, and that's how you can spot them easily. So you don't have to start over. So I'm gonna do it now right, and then I'm gonna show you that you cannot push those strings together. I can push them. So now when you tighten those, when you tighten those, it isn't possible. So I'm gonna tighten those. I'm gonna tighten those dadelijk. So because when you make that mistake, like you didn't saw that you did it once wrong, you need to start the whole crosses over. And that's really time consuming. We're also gonna make a video on how to do the difference between 2-piece and 1-piece stringing, which are the disadvantages and which are the advantages. So please consider subscribing, then you won't miss any video from me, and you will be a better stringer. And I can upload more when I have more subscribers. Maybe I can, when I have 1,000 subscribers, I can put ads, advertising into my videos, so that I can more experience with some things. First, the reason why I'm doing it over is because when I want to put tension, it will go through this little clamp. It will damage the string, so that's the reason why I want to push it the other way, like this, and then I don't damage the string because I don't hit the clamp. So now when you push, you see the drop weight will fall a little bit more, so you can reduce tension loss by pushing it straight, because the string won't ever be straight when you just pull on it. So now you can just do other crosses, but you can also now do the starting clamp, make a knot from this. So I'm gonna do that. It's a knot, so it increases tension. And then you can see how much tension you lost by pulling on two strings at the same time. So I'm gonna do that now, and you can see how much millimeter or centimeter that is. I think maximum is 1 centimeter. Yeah, as you can see, it's exactly 1 centimeter. When I clamp it, right there. I don't know if you can see, but now I saved 1 centimeter of string by pulling on it again. Some tension back. And do the Wilson Prona. Now your loss of tension is minimal. So your loss of string is minimal. I mean, because you have exactly enough string to reach tension and didn't waste any more string. Also, never when the racket has 8 grommets, never do 2-piece string. The reason why that is for me that clear, but when you do 2-piece string with 8 grommets right here, then you will always end at the top. So that's less good for the racket. So that's the reason why when you have 8 grommets, I prefer to do 1-piece string. And now you are basically done. You just have to do all the crosses, and then you are done. I want to show you one more trick on doing the crosses. So you always want to leave a little bit of string, so that you don't have to search for the end of the string. Just grab the string, then you do it between your thumb and wise finger. You make a little roll, and you push with your nails up and pull. I know that you know that, but when it's on the other side, some people like me did before. I did like pull, but when I strung like 4 or 3 rackets, or 2, I really felt it into my fingers. So that's the reason why I always do on the opposite side. I just switch it with hands and always make sure I push with my nails, and so you don't damage, don't hurt your fingers. And now you just repeat this whole process. And do your last wheels on Prona. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions or you want to say something, please comment it down. And you all can help me very much by subscribing and liking the videos, so that more people get to know my channel. And please comment something, just something funny, like I'm a advanced stringer. And know you guys have all watched my whole video. And yeah, now you have just delivered a very good racket. But the last thing you should do is always make sure you straighten the crosses and the mains, because those are a little bit not straight. So